guys, hope you're having a great day today. It is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going great. I've been sitting in this chair for about the last 2 hours, and I've been doing a lot of my Bible filming. So this morning I had a quiet house. I didn't have to go anywhere, which is a positive, and I'm like, it'd be good to kind of catch up on some of your Bible filming that you do. I do another channel. It's called Your Daily Bible Chapter. We read God's Word Monday through Friday, so we just read one chapter every single day. That's it. It's quick. It's short. It's linked below, so it takes a little bit of time to film it. So I filmed a whole lot today, which was good. And then I'm going to get up and start my day now. I did my hair down for that video, so I'm thinking, I'm like, definitely not going to be outside today with this. I'm definitely going to have to pull it back because I got to do some food cooking here, but we're going to have a great day today. I've got to make some food today. We're going to do a little bit of prep like for stuff in my freezer. I'm out of cream of chicken soup. So remember yesterday all that soup veggies I put away and I thought I was going to make broccoli soup. Well, no, I can use a lot of it for my soup, for the chicken soup, and then all my chicken for the rotisserie chicken I cut up. I'm like, that I can use for my cream of chicken recipe today. So I'm going to make that today, get that done in my freezer. I still have a lot of cream of mushrooms, so I'm not worried about that. And then I'm thinking, I was at the store, I really was tempted to buy pizza crust to make life easier. And every time I kept walking by it, I'm like, just get the pizza crust or get the little pita bread. And I'm like, I can literally take time and just make a bunch of small pizzas. It takes time, but just do it and I'll be done and I can freeze them. So that is my goal today. And then we'll probably more likely have pizza tonight for dinner. I'm like, that'll be a good thing. And then I've got to get in my bedroom here, which I'm in. It's pretty much a mess and disaster, which is really good. I've got some lamps that I got replaced because our lamps are broken. The one I glued up did not stay glued up, and so it's hanging. It's been hanging for a while, and we need to do something different. So I'm like, okay, let's get some lamps. So that's gonna be good. I gotta clean it up. It's a mess. I'm looking around it. I'm like, oh yeah, there's stuff. I just moved all the stuff that was over here on the floor. So we've got some cleaning up to do today. I've got life to live. We're gonna have a pool to swim in because that sunshine is out. It is going to be an amazing day today. So are you ready for a great day? I am ready for an amazing day in our life on Tuesday. So I've got some encouragement for you today first. This comes from the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 32. Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, as God in Christ forgave you. Ooh, that's a tough one sometimes. Sometimes it's so hard to see the good in others. It really is sometimes, especially if you've been hurt over and over, and if you want to just hone in on the bad part of it. But we have to choose to see the good in others and remember to extend grace and compassion, even as Christ did to us. Like so many times over the Bible, like Jesus wasn't mean to the people that were against him. Nope, he extended grace and compassion and love to them over and over and over. We want to defend. We want to stand our ground. We want to stick it to them. We want to I want those persons to be hurt like I am hurt. But that is not the way to be. God wants us to love and extend that grace and compassion. There's ways you can do it. There's ways that you can do it to protect yourself. But when you're not hurt, when you're not expecting anything in return and you can just love freely, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, freeing thing to not expect that other person has to do anything for you, because then you don't worry about anything. You don't feel like you need any person to act a certain way. You don't feel like they have to do anything to quote unquote fill your need. You can just be filled by the Lord and let that other person, if they do the smallest action of gratitude or thankfulness, you just can go, thank you. But you don't need that. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing to have. So, all right, that's your encouragement for today, to just choose that and choose to have some good happiness and showing compassion towards others. So you guys ready for a good day? Okay, I'm ready to get up, go in the kitchen and start my day. I'm gonna go first pull my hair up so that I can probably just like a ponytail. I don't know, I cut my hair so I have this part is shorter so it doesn't really stay back. So I'm gonna go see what I can do just to get it pulled back so it can be easy to work with food. All right, let's go to the kitchen here. So I'm gonna do pizza crust. This is the same one we've been making. You think I have this memorized by now? For some reason I do not, but we do make it all the time. Pizza dough. Okay, so what I need to do for one is open up my yeast. I'm trying to think when I bought this. I mean, it's good for a whole nother year. Did I buy it way before I even moved here? I'm almost positive we bought it before we even moved here to Florida. So the other one I just used up, and then, or you know what, I think I bought these brand new for Florida because I just threw away my other yeast because I knew it was going to sit in the moving truck, at 100, probably 200 degrees. Probably really hot. So I just threw that little bit I had away and then opened a fresh one here. And I've been using that until now. So now I have another one to open. So I just put this in here. Oh, it's like a chunk. It seems to do good just in these little glass jars and then put them in the refrigerator. Just spilled it all over. Okay, so this is good. This will last me forever. It's cheaper to buy it for me at Sam's Club than buy the packs of it. It just works. I just got it off the counter. Wipe this up. Let me get my water really hot here. So for the yeast, you're gonna add, it's 2 package yeast, which is 3, I think it's 3 1/4 teaspoons for 1 package. I always forget, I think it's 3. 3, so I'm gonna do 6 of these. That would be like a packet. I've got my water on here. And I'm just gonna add the water. Actually, I'm gonna use sugar too. Let me put your sugar in here. 3 tablespoons of sugar. So the sugar and the yeast mixed together will kind of activate and get real fluffy. This brand new yeast should do really good. It's 2 2/3. It's just a 2-cup measuring, so I'm gonna do 2 and then I'll add 2/3 to it when I mix it all up. So just stir that up, let that sit for a minute. Why that is, there you go, just let it activate. It should go real quick because the yeast is brand new. But I do need to take my flour and fill up my bins. Let me go get another bin here. I opened up my sugar yesterday, so I need to open up my flour here and add it to my bin. So let's do that real quick. So I'm just going to take my yeast, it's all, see how it's getting all poofy here. I'm going to pour this in here, put a little bit more water, and then I'm going to add in 3 tablespoons of coconut oil right here, and then salt, and then start mixing in my flour. Okay, let me share with you a little bit. Like right here, I kind of worked that flour in real quick, so it wasn't like a gentle easing of it. So the rest of the flour doesn't want to work in without being too stiff. So what I did is I just left the amount that I need to add in the pan because I know I'm going to need 7 cups in here. So what I did is I'm going to let it sit on the side. I'm just going to set this dough over here on the stove, or probably not on the stove, just next to the stove. And then like as the day goes on, it's going to rise up, right? And it's going to be real sticky. So then I can kind of work that flour in during that time. That's fine. That's what you do when you kind of rush things and you're like, oh, it doesn't work in, it's so stiff. It's just if you're in a hurry, that's what that happens because I'm hurrying it along here. So just let this sit and I'll keep adding it in. I'm gonna start making my cream of chicken soup. So I'm gonna take 2 sticks of butter and put it in my pan here. And then for my soup, I will do onion, celery, and carrots. Carrots will give you like a little bit of orangey color in your cream of chicken, just give it a little bit of prettier color. So I have all those vegetables right here from yesterday, and I was going to make soup with it. So what I think I'll do is, which I am, just not today, I'm gonna just take out the carrots and celery, grind them up in here, and with the little bit of onions I have from burgers, I'm gonna cut up another little onion, put it in there, and I'll throw it in here and saute it. And then I've got that chicken from the rotisserie chicken. I'll put it in here, make it small, and grind it up, put it in here. We'll have a nice, yummy cream soup, and we add these to most of our like dishes, so that's where it'll be good. I'm gonna add some garlic, my clump of garlic right here, and salt and pepper. Okay, this is looking good. I'm gonna pour it in my chicken now. I'm gonna put a lot of chicken in here. I have to, that's a lot of chicken actually. It's a way to use it up. So I've got my veggies are all sauteed. Stir this up. And then I'm gonna add flour to make this thick. And then I'm gonna add milk to it, and that's it. That makes it nice and creamy and all good. Then you get a ton of cream of chicken soup. Homemade, way better. Yes, it's a lot, but I'm making a whole bunch of batches. I'm not just making one. Again, 2 cups, I think, usually about a cup for each stick of butter. You basically absorb just that butter. So it seems like it's about 2 cups. I just put a little more pinch in there because the first one wasn't full. And that's it. Just, okay, this is gonna be good. And I'm gonna go get my milk out so I can pour it in. And that's when it's the slow stirring. Let me go get it. Is chicken broth bouillon. I usually add that before and then add the liquid. Completely forgot that. So we're just gonna start it in right here. I'll add more milk for sure. If you want to make this for like right now, you're gonna make it to the right consistency and you're gonna add water to it. I am gonna be freezing mine, so I want it more thick, like a canned chicken soup would be, because we use it for like casserole type recipes. It seems like right at my feet. Now, if you slowly add your milk in, you'll be able to get no lumps in it. But if you went fast, today's a fast moving day. I don't know why. Just use the immersion blender. I first started doing like YouTube and doing a lot of frozen meals and that. Everyone talked about immersion blenders, and I never had one. It was just something I never grew up with it, so I never really had a need for it. So that was one of my, I think when I first started, a couple people sent me multiple immersion blenders, so they worked out really good. So yeah, look at it, just blends it right up. So I'm gonna see how thick this gets. If it's too thick, I'll have to add a little bit more milk. But look at it, done. Very good cream of chicken soup. I'll let this sit for a little bit, and then I'll put it in my containers. I have all the small ones, which are nice now because I bought those last time. And you want to taste this too, because I added the chicken bouillon a little bit late. I never did that. Let's try it. It's very good. You can taste the celery, taste the onion. That's really good. So let this just thicken up here, and let me clean up this mess. So as to not to waste time, let's wash the dishes that I made here. And then that should be hopefully bubbled away by then. Make my breakfast here while we're doing our school stuff. I'm getting seed bread in there. I love using avocado. I kind of cut that one off. It's kind of yucky, but I want to use it up. Everything bagel seasoning. My sprouts. Love the sprouts. I think you're supposed to rinse off the hulls, but I don't mind eating them. Is that bad to eat the hulls? I don't know. So these are awesome. This has been using all week. Absolutely love these. So go make a little sandwich and we will do our school. Okay, I am back. Oh my goodness, I don't even know where the last few hours have gone, but my day got really busy there. I got really busy, got a phone call, and so here my time, I'm like, I gotta go finish my life right now. So we got our school done, which was really good, got things set. I've got to put my cream of chicken soup in a container, get it in the freezer. My pizza, I have to get that out. I know that's ready. Get that on pans. I'm sure I came out and I've been punching it down. Yeah, I've been punching it down, get that done. And then the other, I think we'll just do pizza tonight, make it easy. The other thing I need to do is we're out of chocolate sauce and we really like that chocolate syrup and I have a lot of milk to drink up. So I said, if I make some chocolate syrup, will you guys have chocolate milk? And they said yes. So let me get the soup here. It's been sitting out, it's definitely cooled. So let me just stir it up to get the cakey thing off the top. Let me put these in containers and then we'll put lids on them. I'm gonna go put these in my freezer. We've got how many? 3, 6, 9, 10 containers. It'd be like 10 cans of soup. They'll last in my freezer for a long time. Well, I'm gonna say 3 months. So that's all in my freezer. I'm gonna do my pizza crust now. I'm gonna try to do small ones. So it's gonna be a little bit, because I'm gonna do small ones versus like big giant ones. I usually do bigger ones, but they really just need small personal size ones. So pizza dough is cooking just fine. I'm looking at it and I'm like, I only got what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 pizzas, which to most people 11 pizzas would be amazing. But for our family, I feel like that's like maybe 1, maybe 2, probably 2 times for pizza. So maybe tomorrow, maybe I'll do another batch tomorrow. We'll see. I'll see how my day rolls. But for now, I'm gonna make some chocolate syrup. Now this recipe is from my friend Jean. This cookbook is really great. A long time ago I did a podcast with her. Was it last summer? I think it was last summer. Yes. We did a podcast together. I was on a podcast. It was awesome. She's super sweet, so great. And so then it ended up getting right before we moved, and it was just, maybe it was right before then. I'm just trying to think the time frame. Anyways, it just got a little too busy, so I didn't do any more. But this is her cookbook, and it's awesome. So I've learned to cook so many foods in here, so many, so delicious. So this is her recipe. Her name is Jean Smith. This is her recipe in here. So this, last time I used a smaller pan. I remember it exploded out because she even said, careful, it foams up a lot while boiling. I'm like, no, it won't foam up. Yes, it does foam up. Listen to what she says. So in here, I'm gonna put 3 cups of sugar. This is gonna taste just like the Hershey syrup. Way better. Like my kids love it. The first time I made it, they were like, did you make that? They're like, that is so, so good. Way better. Sometimes homemade stuff can be way better than others. So this makes me about 2 quarts. Should I do another quart? I'm debating. Yeah, 2 quarts will last a little while. Okay, so it's 3 cups of sugar and a cup of cocoa. I need a measuring cup. And then you just mix that in here. You probably want to see everything, right? Let me push down here. And then you're gonna mix that together. That's 1. I feel like I should do 2 and have this for a little while. I mean, it doesn't take too long to mix it up. Do we do double? I'm having 2 thoughts here. Let me do 2. Let me do double. Or at least double and a half. Let me do 1.5 cups. There you go. Then I'll get 3 quarts. That's 1.5 cups. Okay, so I'm going to do 1, and then it's going to be for 1 batch, and then half. Okay, so 1.5. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. So this is a half. Let me do 1. Okay, perfect. And then a little bit of salt. And then you stir this together, and then put in water, hot water. So I'm gonna put this over on the stove over here, and you're just gonna bring it to a boil. Let it boil for about 4 minutes. Is that it? 4 minutes until sugar is dissolved. Let me look up, I looked up last time the temperature. I'm trying to remember if I mix a quart or 2 quarts. I just don't remember, but I have 3 jars here. It's coming to boil. I think the other thing I wanted to do, let me look at my list here. What else? So this is good. Pizza will be done. I'm looking at my list. The other thing I had to do, I wanted to get in my bedroom, and I will get in there. I started picking up a little bit there. I didn't film it, but I want to go in there. I got my new lamps. I put some lamps together to, we got the ones in my bedroom, remember the ones with the bars? We had them at our old house. They were dim. I feel like that's gonna bubble over when I'm talking. They were like, the light bulb in them, it's not, was the same as like an hold on a second. Like an outdoor hanging light. So they're more like dimming lights. And so they were good for a little bit, but the one, remember I broke it. And so, did I break it or did it just break? I broke it, right? I don't remember what happened, but anyways, it's not functioning. So I guess I got some lamps, I got them online, and same place we got our fans from. So I thought, well, that'll be good. Yes, you can go to the store. Lamps are expensive. Oh my goodness, lamps are expensive. So I just want to get in there and do that. I wanted to get outside and do a little bit in my yard, but it rained today, which was weird. We were inside and I'm like, it's raining. I'm like, that's weird. I know people have told us like Florida, it rains every day for a little bit. I've never seen that yet. The girl, Brooklyn was saying, it rained like that last summer, Mom. And I'm like, I don't really remember. It was very busy when we moved here last summer. Like I felt like I was adjusting to a whole new life, which I was, mind you, and filming every single day. So it was very, very busy. So I'm like, I don't really remember getting outside and thinking about the rain at all. So I'm like, I'm sure it'll do that. So it did that today. So it was just one of those weird rainy on and off days. But I do need to get out, and our pool's doing really good. So I just needed to, I was going to rinse the filter, but I'll let Greg do that tonight. So pizza crust is good. So I'll have, how many kids do I have eating? I have 4. So basically, most of all this crust will be gone tonight. So it's all good. So maybe tomorrow, I don't know. Tomorrow we have dentist in the morning, so I know it's going to be a busy day. Maybe I'll make some pizza dough, another batch. We'll see. I guess I'll see how life does. We have dentist in the morning, so that will be a little bit busier on our day. But when we get back, we can finish up life. It's all good. Okay, let's see what our temperature is. It's supposed to be 340. Oh yeah, we're at 150. We got some to go. Okay, let me wash my big bowl with all the flour in it. This is taking forever. I'm talking to Jensen here and I'm like, I'm thinking I had to go to 340. It's 240 is the temperature. I'm like, why am I thinking 340? So 240, it's just taking a little bit of time boiling away here. We are getting there. It's almost, I think it's 230, I'm at 229. 229, 10 more degrees. And I've got pizza dough, I've got one more over here to put in. It's good. I'm gonna get in my room and I'm gonna fix my room up. I'm gonna clean it up, wipe the tables, vacuum, make my bed, and then probably do a quick pickup in my bathroom, I'm thinking. That'll be good. Our pizza should be good. Pizza will be very easy to make tonight. So we'll just make individual pizzas. These are perfect. I did square, like long ones. I was thinking my inspiration was the ones I buy at, what is it called? The naan bread, I think at Sam's Club. And I'm thinking I might pull out the artichokes and the olives and make some really good pizza that way for me. And maybe some, what are they called? Mild pepper rings. 231. Okay, almost there, almost there. Patience, Amy, patience. And then next thing, all done boiling, I'm just gonna add a little bit of vanilla in here. Just stir it. This is very good. I'll let this cool and then we'll put it in quart jars. Okay, pizza dough is done. This is done for now. This sauce I'll let cool off, and then when dinner comes, I'll just put the pizza out. We can throw them in the oven or the air fryer, wherever's easy. I made it to my room finally. Like, this was the only thing I wanted to get done today. I've got lamps here that I put together yesterday. God, let me show you. did it yesterday. I was going to come in and do my whole room and show you because my other lights are broken. We just got we have black in here. The black does not match in here. I get that. I know that. We moved here. We got rid of a lot of furniture, knowing for space. Mind you, I had to put everything in a moving truck. And thinking about the space of the moving truck, these chairs the kids really liked. So my thought was putting these upstairs. Well, when I moved here, I didn't realize how many stairs there were to go up and how like heavy these are and how much a pain that would be. And then after now the setup we have up there, I would never put these up there. So it's one of those things I thought, let me just throw them in my room. Yes, I know they don't go. I know I'll get rid of them, but for now, they're good. We still want to, we haven't done anything. We haven't done any painting. We haven't done any of that. I haven't got any furniture. I literally have my bed. We just got these nightstands, which work out really good. So I'm throwing together whatever we have. That's the key for right now. And the bedroom is usually the last place to do it. Like even my bed, I'm like, okay, I need a new one of these blankets, cooling blankets, because this one is getting old where it doesn't cool as much anymore. Time. I'm definitely not one to go out and purchase everything right now. That will cost an awful lot of money. And we're putting it into things like food, water, and electricity here in Florida, and insurance. So all the other stuff will come. But these I'm holding on to because I know that one of my children will use these. And so I'm going to try to hold on to that for a little bit until I can figure out how we'll maneuver that. But for now, we're going to sit down and use them. It works for good right now. I even have that one chair, the Chase Lounge up in my office, and I don't really use it in my office. And so I'm like, that would be a great addition down here because I would use that down here versus up there. So in the office, it's like one of those rooms that's just an extra room. I don't want to make it into a bedroom. That's not what we're going to have because when we have guests, we make our big giant couch down here into a big giant bed. It's just bigger, more space, cooler, that kind of stuff. So it's one of those things that's extra for now, but we may have other things to go up there. I don't know. We don't know. Nothing's permanent. We're just living life, like just kind of going along, kind of seeing what happens. But in here, the tables were nice to get. And so now the lamps, because I have those black ones, they don't match. We brought those again from our old house, and they don't really go in here. They didn't really go, but it's what we had, so we used it. And it's just they're real dim. Like you turn them on, and they're just not. They don't use a regular light bulb. If you do, it's really bright and it looks weird. So it's good. So let me make my bed really quick, and then we'll wipe the tables off. Vacuum, all the good things. Okay, right here, got sodas right here. This is the new lamps. I might shut the window a little bit. So I've just want to wipe this off and put this on. Jensen's like, where's my knife at? We actually found it for him, so that's really good. So I'm just gonna wipe this off, switch out the lamps. Like I said, this one's not very bright, so this one's gonna be a whole lot better. The only bad thing about filming with bright sunshine outside, it does not do well for you guys. But this is great, much better on the white than the other thing, much lighter. So I like to replace the bed, the headboard, get something a little bit lighter. Florida vibe-ish, you know what I mean? Something that's a little bit more lighter in time. But the white will go good with the table, so I like that. I think that looks really good. And it's got the light goes on different things. So off, like a low, I like that touch. A touch lamp. Okay, my mom had, that brings back childhood memories. My mom had a lamp. Does she still have the lamp? I'm sure she does. It was like brassy gold and had the glass panels on the top. It was a touch lamp. I still remember that. That was like such a great lamp. That's so weird. I just remember that. Anyways, it's not a touch lamp, but touch lamp button. And it's got a plug in the back for USB-C. So yay on this one. Let me go on the other side here and do mine. The one where I broke the light, so it's broken, so this will replace it. But yeah, much better. Definitely much better here. Something even better. I was thinking they're USB-C outlets. Like on the table, we have USB-C, the tiny ones. So you have to have the tiny connector, which is fine. The lamp is USB. Oh my goodness, way better. So my little alarm clock here. This is a great alarm clock, by the way. It projects on the wall. It's great. You don't even need to see in the corner because it projects over here at night. But that plugged in, the way the cord was, it made it not work unless it was sitting on something. So I put it on top of my book there. It worked. But look at it, it goes right in the back. That's awesome. So these are great. So I'm very happy. Much happier with this than the other ones. I'll definitely have to. One is broken, one is good. So I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if I'll put it upstairs or not. We have lights up there. We have a black up there. It might go better upstairs. We might put it upstairs in the one room. So we'll see. But this is good. Much happier with these ones. A little bit more brightness in here. And I just need a brighter bed. Maybe figure out the bedding situation, figure out the room situation, painting, walls, all those good things. Okay, beautiful thing is I finished, cleaned my room, even cleaned my bathroom, which you didn't see. I was just like, let me do this really quick. So I just wiped off the counters with my Norwex cloth, sprayed bleach in the toilet, just wiped that real quick. Shower, same thing. I didn't even film it. So this is done. I think let's go out here and see what else we got to do. I'm going to do one more thing in here and that's it. I'm going to take my chocolate syrup and pour it in a glass jar. I think it's just 1 mason jar, probably 1.5. Let that soak. Then I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to edit for most of today's video. It's about 3:30. And then give myself a timer, come down closer to like 4:30 and we'll make our pizzas. So I am back. I've been upstairs editing most of today's video, getting it done, and then I'm like, I gotta go down and do stuff besides just like pepperoni and cheese for the pizza. So all the pizza crust is done. What I'm gonna do now is shred the cheese because I don't have any shredded, and then I'm gonna cut up some onions, some peppers. I'm gonna open up, I've got these artichokes. Does anybody else love artichokes? I like, not love, like, you shouldn't love anything. You should love God and love people. Artichokes and olives. I'm gonna slice some of those up, get everything out, because some like to do the red sauce, which I bought this can for, and some like the white sauce. So I'm gonna get everything out, cut it up, and then set it out, and then everybody can make their own. We'll throw it in the oven. It'll be an easy, easy dinner. So if you had a family, let me cut some stuff up and talk to you. If you guys had a family pizza night, like what kind of things would you put out for your pizza? Like some people put a nice spread of a whole lot of ingredients out. And my kids, they're simple. They like pepperoni. That's it. Pepperoni or cheese. They don't really care for all the ingredients. The younger ones don't. I guess my older ones do. So I shouldn't say that. Hold on. But I guess that's typical because if you have teenagers, they just order a cheese pizza or they have pepperoni pizza. I get that. So I understand that. So they prefer just the simple pepperoni. So I'm going to cut up. I've got a couple older ones eating today too. So I'm going to cut up some peppers, some onions, and then I'll just put them in the refrigerator because I can use these. I like these peppers on the sandwich that I make with avocado and I also put on avocado and my sprouts. So I'm debating when to start my second thing of sprouts, probably tomorrow because it takes about a week to grow the seeds, and then by the time these ones are done, I'll probably be ready for the next batch. Let me write that down and then let's cut these up. Okay, so I've got all that wonderful toppings out over there, and then what I'm gonna do is shred some cheese. Now, something I'm gonna do, I like do it on a plate, and this thing right here, it always spreads everywhere. Someone recommended putting a bag on the end. Hello, I don't know why I didn't think of that, so thank you. I think 2 people did. Like genius. Why is that you can do something a million times and not think of it? I guess that's why there's all those hacks up there, because everybody figures out a way to do something a little bit easier. So I have a little bit of orange cheese already. but I feel like they're gonna use it, so I will cut another one up and just keep it in a separate bag instead of mixing them together. Let's put the bag around it and see how this works. I feel like you can. Oh, it's gonna go this way. Probably have a hard time, let's see. Probably have to like rubber band it, which I don't have. Let's do our best here. Okay, that'd be great. Probably like a rubber band around it. I'm gonna see now. It just kept wanting to pull off the base here. You gotta be very careful. So now that it's kind of full, it might be a little bit easier to go in now. Okay, was that better? Yeah, I don't have to worry about picking it up. It's good. Let's try, like I said, just gotta find a little better method. Let me see if I can kind of set the bag under this one. So did it work better? Probably as I do it more, I can get the bags to be flatter, or probably if just a bowl would be better than the plate. I don't know. It's all good. So what I'm gonna do now is have the kids come down, make their own pizzas with their toppings, and get them in the oven because it's close to 5. What a great day. It's been a good day. We'll make our pizzas, throw them in. I was gonna do them outside, but I just don't feel like going outside right now at all. I haven't even swam today. I was gonna go out, but I'm like, it'll have to be a nighttime swim later. So let me get them down here and we'll get everything made, pop her in the oven, and call it a day. Okay, out of all those pizzas, I totally didn't even film everybody making their pizzas, but after all those pizzas are done, I have 4 left over. That's it. So there isn't even like too much to put away. I'm like, okay, some was bigger. I should have made that for dinner. So I'm gonna put this between wax paper and some plastic and wrap them up, or maybe individually. I'll just wrap them up, and then I'm gonna have to do another batch to freeze. This is gonna be my storage, but obviously that didn't happen. So just put wax paper in between, stack them on top, and then you can do plastic on it. It works. It's good. I can even keep them in the refrigerator if I really want to, or even put them on this pan and wrap them up, but I'm gonna go like this and get my plastic out and just wrap it around there. Call it good. Jensen just got the chocolate syrup for his milk. Look at, I just want to show you how awesome that looks. Look at, kind of some fudgy. That was more like fudgy sauce, but that is very good. Look at that. Homemade, that's delicious. Make yourself some, you owe it to yourself. We haven't been outside for very much all day today, so it's been a good day. We got our pizzas in there. They're watching a show, or they have the TV on, not really watching a show. I have a TV on, so it's loud in there. Pizzas are done. I might just eat on the pizza pans and cut it. We're sitting at the table. It's fine. That would lessen the amount of plates that we use. And then we're going to eat, clean up real quick, and Maxine's like scratching, like, let me out. Hold on. And then we're going to go swim in the pool. Pool's looking amazing. It feels amazing. It's going to be great. This is where I plan on spending a few hours tonight to kind of relax and rejuvenate and just have a good time with the family. So thank you for watching. You have a fantastic rest of your day. Come back tomorrow. We got to do some stuff. I got to go to the dentist, but we do have other food and things to make. So I will see you again tomorrow. All right. Have a great day. Bye.